Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to a new video. In this one, we're gonna be doing the top 10 dropshipping products to test in January 2022. New year has started, so happy new year to all you guys watching this. Let's start this one strong with the top 10 winning products to test. If you guys wanna ask me anything or you wanna join my mentorship, I'm gonna leave my Instagram on the screen. It's just at @ecommarko. And without further ado, let's go straight into the video. Alright, so the first product on the list is gonna be this wrench. So it's pretty much a wrench that fits anywhere. You can kind of just go around all the cables and whatever those are called, like hoses, and yeah, just unscrew whatever you want to unscrew, or you can also screw stuff in. The ad is super simple. There's no text, there's nothing on here. It's just someone using the product, and it's really self-explanatory, which is what you guys want to go for. Ideally, you want to have a product that you don't really need much convincing and explanation to get people to buy. It's got 10,000 likes, 2.3k shares, and 653 comments. Fantastic tool. Have used it a lot in my plumbing career. I use mine often, had it at least 10 years. Someone purchases it, it's very good, etc. You get the point. People are happy with it, and realistically there's not much that can go wrong with a product like this. So let's check out the product page, and bam, here we are. So first thing I noticed is they don't really have a logo, they just have text, but they do have a pretty good landing page. This is not like the standard dropshipping product page. This is a landing page, probably built in Pagefly, and it looks pretty good. Honestly, there's not much that they did wrong here. They have a quantity selector here where you can buy more than one. What I would do is just probably have 3 different boxes here, so one for each of the packs, and then have a 1-pack, 2-pack, and 3-pack. It also doesn't say that it's on sale anywhere. Not even for the bigger ones, so that's something you guys can improve upon and just have a sale going. They also don't have any reviews on here, so that's a huge mistake. You always want to have reviews when you're scaling something. When you're just testing, you can kind of get away without them, but when you're scaling, you definitely want to have reviews. This is a pretty good example that you can get 10,000 likes on a post, which means they made a lot of money from this product without even having reviews. And then when we go over to the AliExpress page, we can see that you can get this product for $6.56 and $1.23 for shipping, which comes out to $7.79, I think. Or you can also get it shipped from the US for a little bit more than like $10-11. I would test it out with the Chinese shipping, and then if it starts working well, then you can kind of either upsell the United States shipping or maybe get an agent or something like that to get faster shipping times. It does have a whole bunch of orders, 13,000, but as long as you can kind of use a different ad or change up the angle, you can test saturated products and they can work well for you. So the margins on this product are, you're getting it for $29.99 and you can get it for $7.79, so that's around $22, which is really good. It's more than a 3x margin for this product, especially if you charge for shipping or something like that. You can have a huge profit margin with this. And that's pretty much it for the first product. Let's move on to the next one. So the second product is this edge paint roller, and yeah, it just makes painting your house a whole lot easier. Like, there's even a logo here that's called Easy, so as you guys can see, the video kind of explains the product itself, and there's also text that goes with it, but like, even if you had just the video, it would make sense. That's basically what it does. It's not super complicated to understand, but it's super helpful for the people who like paint houses often, or maybe like builders and stuff like that. I don't know who actually like paints houses, what that profession's called, but at least not in English. But for those people, or DIY people, or you know, people that just like want to paint their house on their own, this product is incredible. The comments are also really positive, so someone's saying great gadgets, stuff like that. And yeah, we got a lot of people that are happy, a lot of people reacting to comments with the laughing emoji, but don't let that scare you away. A lot of times you're gonna have negative comments in your product, but like, your customers are not really gonna be complaining. It's the other people, or it could be some other dropshipper also like trying to discourage you or something like that, or discourage our customers from buying. So don't trust those too much. It's got 7.3k likes, 2.1k shares, and 1.8k comments, which is great. And when we go over to the product page, this is nothing special. We have a pretty standard product page, a lot of colors here, but I guess it kind of goes with the painting niche. And then yeah, so they have a 90-day money-back guarantee. They have reviews, everything like that, so they did a pretty good job. They don't have a custom landing page, but this is a pretty decent product page. So they're selling it for, excuse my currency, but I think this is like $39.99 USD. The images are pretty good. I think you can get all of these straight from AliExpress. They did put their logo on here, but you can kind of just brush that out. And then on AliExpress, you can get the product for $13.6. There's 2 sets to choose from, so set A and set B. If you just want to go for one, you don't really need 2, and I think there's not really any difference between them. It doesn't have way too many orders, but it does have a lot of positive reviews. And margin wise, if you're selling it for $39.99 and getting it for $13.60, that equals out to around $27.30 or something like that, which is really good. It's around the 3x margin, and if you guys are charging for shipping as well, you can even get that above 3x, I think. And that's pretty much for this product. Let's move on to the next one. Real quick, before we get into the third product, I wanted to let you guys know that Start Stores is doing a special deal. I've partnered up with them to give you guys a 10% off discount on their popular and branded packages. All you guys need to do is use code Marko10 and you can save 10% off your order. If you guys want to test any of the products in this video, or you just want to build a store, they do all kinds of stores, one product, general, niche stores, anything you want. You can just go to their website, order the store, and within a few days they'll just send you you the login details. It's all done. It's a premium build store, a custom theme, everything like that. It looks amazing. I use them all the time. So if you guys want to use them, I'll leave a link in the description, and I'll also leave my code there so you guys can check it out. And without further ado, let's go into the third product. So the third product for today is going to be this waist trimmer, which is kind of hidden behind this, I don't know what this is, but you guys can see. And the ad itself is nothing special. The ad is just someone using the product on the left and some images of the product on the right. It's got 2.6k likes, 400 shares, 300 comments, and a lot of happy customers in the comments here. So let's check out the product page. All right, so here we are. It's selling for $29.99, which I think is pretty cheap for this product. I think this can easily go for like $39.99, especially if you have a well-built store. The only issue with this product could be the sizing, so make sure you guys have a sizing chart on your website where people can see what size fits them. And yeah, they have a lot of different sizes, 2 different colors, and just a standard Shopify product page. I don't like the fact that their add to cart button is kind of transparent. You always want to have a button that kind of stands out from the rest of the page. In this case, they have a white background with a white button, so I don't think that's the best. You always want to have a color that kind of like stands out, like blue or red or green or orange, something like that, just kind of stands out. And here they have some upsells you can get. Pretty basic description, doesn't really look that good. They have a video and another frequently bought together upsell here you may also like, and then some reviews. I think they didn't do such a good job on the product page. It's not too bad, but it could be way better. And yeah, they have a niche store, so that's pretty much it for this. Let's check out the AliExpress listing. So it has 1,000 orders in AliExpress. It's going for $7.99 all the way up to $8.99 depending on which size and country you take, and the shipping also varies. So from China it's free, from the United States it's $3. It also looks like it arrives faster from China than it does from the US, so yeah, I would just go for China. It ends up being $7.99. You can sell it for at least $29.99 all the way up to like $39.99, I would say, which means your margins are way over 3x, which is amazing. And this kind of product is really good. It sells really well. You just got to be careful about like Facebook's policies and stuff. You don't want to show too much skin or anything like that because you can get banned pretty easily. But other than that, if you can just get around that with a more appropriate ad, you should be able to scale this product pretty high because it also has a really broad appeal. Pretty much any woman is interested in this, especially if they're a bit overweight or stuff like that. So amazing product. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next product is this like eye massager, I think. Here's the ad. There's a bunch of people like saying stuff, how nice it is and stuff. I don't want to play the audio from the ad, but yeah, it's like pretty good. It ties into your like emotions and like shows you how you would feel using it. And it also shows you a lot of social proof. There's a lot of people using the product in the ad, which is great. And yeah, we don't even have to play out the whole ad, but I guess it's almost done, so there we go. They have a call to action at the end as well. There's a lot of really positive comments here and some questions you can learn from as well, like this one. The ad doesn't have too many likes. It's only got 724, but it has 358 comments, which is amazing. So that's a pretty good sign, and it's also not too saturated, so you guys can come in and test this while it's not too late. And then on the product page, as you guys can see, they're selling it for $99.95. It's not a classic Shopify page. It's a custom built landing page, so they did do a really good job. And yeah, they have a really in-depth product page. They also have like a buy 2, buy 3, stuff like that, which is really good. FAQ, and then some reviews. So these guys did a really good job with the product page. It's gonna be hard to compete with them, but if you guys can improve on the ad or at least make a pretty similar product page to theirs, or if they're targeting the US market, you guys can target some other market and just stand out that way. But let's check out the AliExpress listings. So here we can find it for, it's around $45 to $50 depending on which one you go for and which country you want to ship from. It has 4 to 13 days USPS shipping, which is really good. It's also totally free. So let's say you want to use that one, it's going to be $50. And if you're selling it for 100, that means you have a 50% margin, which is exactly a 2x markup, which itself is not the best, but that's why you guys want to have upsells. You potentially want to charge for shipping. You want to upsell them the bundles where they can buy 2 or 3 or stuff like that. And that way you guys can still be profitable even with a lower profit margin percentage. And yeah, pretty good product. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so the fifth product for today are these knee sleeves that kind of help you against arthritis or people that have knee pain. It can also be good for the gym, as you guys can see here. And yeah, it's a pretty self-explanatory product. They have a lot of social proof in the ad, a lot of different people using it, some testimonials, and a kind of a how-to on like how to put it on. And yeah, so here they have it looks like a different product. I think it's just a different color of this one. A super good review here from a 68-year-old person that plays basketball every week, and they say it works for them 100%. We have some questions here. So someone is asking what if you had meniscus surgery on your one knee and it's 90% bone on bone. So you guys want to do some research, and then that's something you can respond to in your product page, because a lot of people are going to have the same question. They're just not going to comment. And yeah, a lot of different really happy customers here. It has 1.1k likes, 447 comments, and 353 shares. So it's not too saturated, but it is winning. And when we go over to the product page, it actually has a pre-sale page where they kind of educate you on why the product helps and like how it works, stuff like that. So this is really good. It's a little bit more difficult to set up, but it does convert really well. So you have to scroll all the way down and then click get your pair now, and only then does it take us to the product page where you can get it for $19.99, but they pre-select the 2 sleeves. So I think this is just like for one knee, and if you want to get both, it's $35.98. They have free shipping. Here they have some like testimonials, and then a little bit more convincing on why the product works well, how it's proven to work, stuff like that. A free ebook as well, which is a really good way to spice up your offer. If you guys want to do like an ebook, it's just something you kind of write once, or you pay someone else to write it for you, and then you can just kind of send out a copy with every purchase, which doesn't cost you anything. And here we have 3 bundles again, which you can choose from, a size chart and a frequently asked questions tab, then some reviews. So they did an amazing job on the product page. Keep these guys in mind if you guys are making a product page. Copy a little bit from them, even for other products, just to have like something you can model, because they did an amazing job. And then when you go over to the AliExpress page, you can see that for 2 pieces, so it's a pair, so you get both. You can get them for $7.49, and keep in mind they were selling just one of them for $19.99 and 2 of them for like $36. So the margins are like 4 to 5x almost. There's a few different colors and a few different sizes, so that's kind of all you have to keep in mind. The shipping is not the best, but it's also not too bad. A good idea for this product would be to do a decoy pricing strategy where, let's say you can sell one of them like this, so just like one knee strap for like $24.99, and then you want to sell 2 for like $34.99, $36.99, and in that case most people are just going to buy the 2 pair, because there's not really much difference for you to ship out 1 versus 2, but profit wise there's a huge difference. So you always want to get people to buy 2 for products like this. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. Let's move on to the 6th product. So the 6th product is this kitchen tool that kind of helps you with a lot of different foods you're making. It's great for like pulling stuff out of the water, for eggs, a bunch of different uses, as you guys can see on the video, and it's been going really viral. It hasn't even been out for a month and it's already got 17k likes, 4k shares, and 642 comments. So yeah, the video doesn't have any text or anything, it just kind of shows what the product does, which is really smart. So let's go over to the product page, and here we are. So they're doing a sale. They're selling it for $14, which is definitely on the cheaper side, but you guys can upsell multiple quantities. They're not really doing the best job with that. I don't see them having any bundles here or anything like that. The description is really good. So they have a few gifts here that show what the product does, and they're really high quality. I love that. Yeah, so really simple Shopify description, not a custom landing page. They have a white add to cart button again, so that's something you want to avoid. And yeah, so the biggest mistake they're doing is they're selling the product way too cheap. With shipping, this product comes out to $19.92, and you can get it on AliExpress for literally pennies. So it's around $2.50 to get one, and you can sell it for around 20. But what I would do is I would do the decoy pricing strategy again and try to bundle it up so people buy 2 or more, which is really good for products like this, because it doesn't really cost you much more to ship out 2 than it does 1. It has a whole bunch of orders, a lot of positive reviews, 4.9 star rating, and yeah, it's just overall really good. So jump on this product if you haven't already, and let's move on to the next product. All right, so here we have an evergreen product, which kind of works always. The ad is like super long, it's an hour long, but it's pretty much this mom here just doing her daughter's hair and showcasing it. I've never seen ads this long do really well, but this has 10,000 likes, and the ad is literally an hour long. So it has 5.6k comments, 736 shares, and 10k likes. The comments are really positive. And yeah, let's move on to the product page. And when we go over to the product page, it's actually like a branded product, but they're selling it for $76, and it kind of lacks the description. They don't really have gifts, they don't have a call to action, anything like that, kind of showing the product off, and then a few like things here as well. So you guys can make a way better product page than this. And when we go over to the AliExpress link, you can see that it's $25.99. It has a lot of orders and a lot of really positive reviews. It does ship from the US, and it's free, and it's 4 to 13 days, so really fast shipping. So margin wise, if you can sell it for like, let's say even $69.99 instead of $77, you have around a $35 margin, which is pretty good. I would start testing it around $69.99, and then if it starts working well, raise the price and just see if it keeps being consistent and selling well at that higher price. If it does, you're gonna have really good margins. And yeah, let's move on to the next product. Okay, so this next product is really good for like every winter. January is still like pretty cold usually outside, so as you guys can see, it's like a chair. What's it called? Recliner chair. Yeah, so it's a recliner chair cover, which you can kind of I don't know, just kind of put over your chair and relax in. You have some pockets for like your remote or tablet or phone or whatever. It's great if you like eat anything and you don't want to clean it up from the chair. You can just kind of take this and just throw it off from there. It can also kind of warm you up here. So yeah, really good product. 2.1k likes, 700 comments, 700 shares, and there's a lot of comments asking for like a different color of the product. If you guys can just find a darker color of the product, whether it's brown or black or whatever, that would work really well. And here on the product page. The product page is nothing special. They're selling them for 50. Pretty basic description, not even like a lot of gifts or anything. They have some reviews here, related products, and that's pretty much it. They have some bundles set up here, so if you buy more than one, you can save a little bit of money. And they also charge for shipping. So with the shipping, it comes out to $57.98 with the cheapest option. So on AliExpress, it doesn't have too many orders, only 25, with 8 really good reviews. And as you guys can see here, we have another video that kind of shows off the product. The shipping times are standard, around like a month, and you can get it for $21. And as you guys saw, you can sell it for around like $50 to $70. So I would start out selling it around like $49.99, and then if it starts doing well, I would just keep raising the price. But yeah, really good product. This one's not going to be around in a few months. This is one of the more urgent ones you want to start selling now, because once January passes, you know, it's not going to be that cold, other than maybe, you know, Canada and like countries like that. So yeah, if you guys want to test this one, make sure you jump on it as soon as possible, and let's move on to the next one. So the next product is this hair curler, which helps women just get, you know, curly hair pretty fast. And this is pretty much how it works. The ad is really self-explanatory. The comments are not the best, so yeah, there's a lot of people complaining about the delivery time and stuff like that. When we go over to the product page, we can see that they're selling it for $69.99. Here they have like a sale going on where it says it's like usually $233, which is clearly fake. They should have done at least like $249 or something, but it's not bad. Like having something like this on the product page is pretty good, as in, you know, people are going to see this and it's going to give them a little bit of urgency, you know, to buy sooner, not to miss out on this huge discount. Description wise, it's a standard Shopify description, nothing crazy. They don't even have reviews or anything on the site. So yeah, they're running a niche store, and yeah, that's pretty much how it looks like. Nothing too crazy. And if we go over to AliExpress, as you guys can see, the product comes in, you know, various colors or different options. So if we go over for the cheapest option and the US plug, it comes out around like $27, $28, and they're selling it for $70, which means margin wise, you're gonna have around $40 to $45 of margin, which is pretty good. It's around the 2.5 to 3x. And yeah, it's got 650 orders in AliExpress, 140 reviews, 4.7 stars. So that usually means that the product works really well. All right, so the last product are gonna be these boots. The video is literally a compilation of images, and just showcases the product. It shows how many colors are available and stuff like that. So not a crazy video at all. It's really simple, but it gets the point across. And when it comes to clothing and stuff like that, those kind of ads are all you need. You don't really need to have a crazy looking ad or anything. This already has 8.1k likes and 700 comments, and there's a lot of really positive comments here. So the page itself is commenting as like reviews. Yeah, they're kind of quoting what customers say and just showing some images from the reviews. Here's a question right here. So are these mid-calf or ankle? So that's a question you can kind of answer on your product page. And when we do go over to the product page, as you guys can see, this is what they look like. So pricing wise, one pair is $68.64. Pretty random pricing, but they also do charge for shipping. So if you buy two, you get free shipping, and yeah, it ends up being $115.88. You can choose the size here. They have a size guide as well, and this is what I was talking about when I was talking about like sizing charts and stuff. This is kind of what you want to have, whether it's for like shoes or if you're selling something else that kind of fits the upper body or legs or whatever. That's what you want to have a size chart for. Here we have a frequently bought together upsell, and then a standard Shopify description. Nothing crazy. They also have some reviews, but this is some app. I haven't really used this app before. I don't know what this is. Not the best for sure. And then they have a bunch of different products here you can also get. So here we are on AliExpress, and as you guys can see, you can get the product for $10, and also they do charge for shipping, and it's quite a lot, but it totals out to around like $25. The competitor is charging for shipping. So with the shipping, they're charging $77.63 in total, which gives us around a $50 margin. So pretty good margins. It's around a 3x markup. And yeah, boots do have a high perceived value, which means it's not really going to be that hard to sell them for that price. And yeah, they have 189 orders and 77 reviews, 4.6 stars. So people are pretty happy with this. And then you would have some returns you would have to deal with, but that's not too big of a deal, especially if you have the sizing chart and people can just like kind of measure their foot and stuff. It shouldn't be too big of an issue. So there you guys have it. Those are all the 10 products for this January. So if you guys are looking to get into dropshipping, now's a great time to do it. Pick one of these products and test it out, and let me know how it goes. And again, wishing you guys a happy new year. Hopefully this is the year you guys succeed. Make sure you check out Star Stores. I'll leave a link in the description. And if you guys have any questions for me or you want to join the mentorship, just DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is going to be here at Marko. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.